Hello, it is Thursday the 30th of July. Last day of, no, not the last day of July. 31 days in July. Forget I said that bit. Thursday, 30th of July, episode 41 of Notes from a Scottish Author with me, Barry Hutchison, aka JD Kirk. Today is my day 60 weigh-in. It's now been 60 days since I started my 100-day fitness / weight loss challenge. Which I decided to start on a hillside the day I made this first video. Not this first video, this is not the first one, the first video, way back when. This week has gone pretty well, or this 10 days has gone pretty well. Before I reveal the actual weight loss figures, I thought I would tell you about what I've done differently this week, because the last few weeks I've been pretty slow. Kind of every 10 days, I think the last lot of 10 days I lost about £2, which was fine, but nothing particularly exciting. And so I sat down and tried to figure out why that was and why I wasn't losing as much weight as I would have liked to, because I was doing all the exercise and stuff and I was tracking all my calories, or rather I was tracking about what I thought was about 96% of my calories. Normally I use the MyFitnessPal app and it sets the calorie goal. I think my calorie goal is currently about 1,600 calories a day. And I would finish the day at about 1,400 calories. And then because I thought, well, I've got 200 calories left, before I went to bed, I would just nibble on a few light snacks. And I did that, doing that for a few weeks, just before bed, a couple of little things, nothing major. And then one day I decided to track them, calories, and it turned out that I was eating about 400 to 500 calories in those few minutes before I went to bed. Some days, not every day, but some days. So now I have stopped eating at 7 o'clock every night, regardless of what's left on the calorie counter. I've also been more aware of how hungry I feel. So rather than go, it's lunchtime, therefore I must eat lunch, or eating out of habit, I kind of try to eat based on how hungry I'm feeling, and then eat nice and slowly, and then stop eating when I'm no longer hungry. And that's really worked well for me this week. So in the last 10 days, I have lost just over, but let's round down, I have lost £6 in the last 10 days. So really pleased with that. So that's me now at £239, or 15 stone 9, just over 108 kilos. So yeah, really pleased with that. It's been a good week. I haven't really upped my exercise any more than I was doing previously. I've just stopped eating at 7 and been more aware of how my body actually feels. And I'm definitely noticing the difference. I'm feeling in my clothes and all that stuff. I'm really noticing a difference. So £6 down, 2.72 kilos. Still got a ways to go, but this is day 60 of 100, so there's still 40% of the challenge to go. I'd like to ultimately get down to under 15 stone, so I'm thinking about 14 stone 10 by the time we finish this challenge is where I'm looking at. So got £13 still to lose and 40 days to do it, so that feels pretty manageable. Yeah, that feels good. So that's what I'm aiming for anyway. It may slow down again now that my body readjusts to what I'm currently doing, but we'll see. I'm confident that things are going well. I might up the exercise a bit now, see how that goes. It's just finding time, that's the problem. Time is my eternal enemy. This week I'm trying to offload some more stuff. We recently registered for VAT. Very long, boring conversation, that one. And I don't really understand much of it because I don't really do numbers all that well. I mean, I do I understand them, understand the concept, but whole VAT reverse charging and all that stuff is way over my head. So I'm offloading absolutely everything to my accountant. All bookkeeping and all that stuff is going to be done by my accountant. But that's meant gathering up a load of information and getting everything up to date for the handover point and all that stuff. So this last week has been spent in a fog of numbers and accounting terminology and all kinds of awful, boring stuff that I will be very glad to see the back of. On the writing front, I have completely finished now the 7th DCI Jack Logan book, The Big Man Upstairs. That is ready to go on the 14th of August, so a couple of weeks away. I have been working on the next Sidekicks book, The Sidekicks Resurgence. And I'm plotting out the next DCI Logan book, which I'm going to reveal the cover of very soon. Within the next few days, I'm thinking. It'll be available to pre-order by the time book 7 comes out anyway. And I expect it to be out at the very end of September or the very start of October. One of those two anyway. That is the current plan. We shall see how it goes. As I say, time has been a nightmare. Today I'm not going to do very much more. I'm going to do a bit more now, and then I'm taking the rest of the day off because I'm exhausted. So I'm going to just chill out, do some fun family things, walk the dog, maybe have a little snooze in an armchair, as befits a man of my age. And we'll see what happens. But today's basically going to be a bit of a write-off in terms of doing much productive. But I don't care. It's got to be able to relax a bit. I think that's important. I think that's something I'm learning as well. For 10 years I worked every day basically. For many, many hours long into the night often, for very little money. But so I'm trying to readjust that mindset and try to obviously get the work done, but also take some time off. Very important stuff. We're also making progress with this new business of my wife and I are setting up. I will have very little to do with the actual hands-on running of it. She's going to do all that. But it'll be good to reveal it soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks we'll be able to announce that properly once everything has gone through. But for now, I'm going to go. I'm going to finish off writing these words, do a little bit more plotting, head home for a lovely lunch. Don't know what it'll be yet, but I'll figure it out when I get there. I hope you have a fab day. My internet access is getting better now. I think it's almost ready, almost fixed to an extent that I can do a live Q&A soon. I will let you know about that. Keep your eyes peeled on the JD Kirk Facebook page, facebook.com/JD Kirk Books, I think. Something along those lines. Go there and I will keep you updated about the live Q&A. In the meantime, I'm going to go crack on. Have a good day. If you have any questions you want me to answer in the live Q&A, pop them in the comments. Otherwise, I will talk to you again soon. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the hat because my hair is proper mental today. And so I thought it best not to inflict it upon you.